Welcome to another exciting Dallas Cowboys news video. Today, we're diving into a hot topic from the recent joint practice with the Los Angeles Rams and what it means for the team. Don't miss it. During the recent joint practice between the Dallas Cowboys and the Rams, defensive player Albert Huggins was involved in an incident that didn't go unnoticed. During the practice, Huggins pushed a Rams staff member, triggering a series of reactions both on and off the field. Cowboys head coach Mike McCarthy was quick to label Huggins' behavior as unacceptable. McCarthy, who was on the other side of the field at the time, learned about the incident through a video and swiftly addressed the situation. McCarthy spoke with Sean McVay, the Rams head coach, and made sure the seriousness of the matter was understood. Obviously, his behavior is unacceptable. It's been addressed. He has apologized, and I'm comfortable with his apology, McCarthy said. Despite the tension, McCarthy noted that the situation was handled professionally and that Huggins' behavior does not reflect the team's values. The incident occurred when Huggins, in the midst of action, pushed the staff member who was simulating being the quarterback. The Rams players quickly reacted, leading to a brief confrontation that was swiftly contained by the coaches. On the other hand, Jerod Mayo, the new head coach of the New England Patriots, shared his thoughts on how to handle joint practices to avoid fights. Mayo, who has been in the NFL for years, revealed that he prefers to limit joint practices to a single day to prevent tensions from escalating. What I've seen over the years is that the second day always becomes more contentious. We go back and watch the video and think, didn't I see that yesterday? Then, the next day, something blows up, Mayo said. His strategy for maintaining peace on the field is clear. If a player initiates a fight, they'll have to play the entire preseason game, while non-starters might not play at all. This approach highlights the importance of maintaining calm and discipline during practices, which Mayo considers crucial for the team's success. So, Cowboys fans, the practice field situation shows that emotions can run high, but the team is committed to handling issues professionally. Meanwhile, Jerod Mayo's strategy with the Patriots emphasizes how discipline can play a crucial role in preventing conflicts. The situation on the Cowboys' offensive line has taken a significant turn in recent weeks. Earl Bostic, a key offensive lineman, has had to return to Dallas for surgery, which means he will be out for a considerable amount of time. This turn of events leaves the Cowboys in a critical situation, urgently seeking reinforcements for their offensive line. The offensive line situation began to complicate last week when, in the preseason game, Chuma Edoga suffered a foot injury that will keep him out for 4 to 6 weeks. This unforeseen setback forced the team to make immediate adjustments, and rookie Tyler Guyton, who was expected to eventually take on the role, has been promoted to the starting left tackle position. Guyton's transition is crucial, as his performance will largely determine the stability of the offensive line during Edoga's absence. In response to Edoga's injury and to strengthen the depth of the offensive line, the Cowboys took swift action. On Wednesday afternoon, the team signed offensive lineman Cole Cabral. This move was an emergency measure to ensure the team had sufficient coverage to cope with Edoga's absence. However, the news didn't end there. Just hours after Cabral's signing, the team made a trade to acquire defensive tackle Jordan Phillips, adding another boost to the defense. The activity in the market didn't stop, and on Thursday, the Cowboys continued their busy agenda by signing defensive end Carl Lawson. Lawson's signing is a clear indication that the team is doing everything possible to strengthen its roster and prepare for the season. The speed with which the team made these moves shows the Cowboys' staff commitment to maintaining the team's competitiveness despite the challenges. Amid these changes, Earl Bostic's situation became more critical. During a joint practice with the Los Angeles Rams, Bostic suffered an injury that required him to be removed from the field on a stretcher. The injury turned out to be severe enough for Bostic to need surgery back in Dallas. With Bostic out, the Cowboys now need to find a replacement to fill his spot on the offensive line. The signing of Cole Cabral was an immediate response to Edoga's absence, but with Bostic also out, the need to add another offensive lineman becomes even more urgent. In the announcement of Cabral's signing, it was also mentioned that the team has worked with Drew Samia, a name that could emerge as a possible addition to strengthen the offensive line. The situation is evolving, and the Cowboys will need to make further adjustments to ensure their offensive line is in the best shape possible for the season. In addition to these moves, the Cowboys are facing another challenge in adjusting their roster to accommodate Phillips and Lawson. This led to the difficult decision to release defensive tackle Carl Davis, who was the player sacrificed to make room on the roster. Such decisions are part of the ongoing process of adjusting and optimizing the roster to ensure the team has the best combination of players to tackle the challenges of the season. Another factor to consider is the possible return of CeeDee Lamb. Lamb is currently on the did not report list, and his return may require the team to make even more roster adjustments. Lamb's presence on the field is vital for the Cowboys' offense, and his return could mean the need to open up additional space on the roster. The Dallas Cowboys are in the midst of a series of strategic moves and significant adjustments as they prepare for the season. Earl Bostick's situation and the need to find reinforcements for the offensive line are the main issues at the moment. Fans should stay tuned for team updates as the Cowboys continue working to build a solid and competitive lineup to face the challenges of the new season. The news that Bill Belichick, the legendary former head coach of the New England Patriots, might be ready for a change of scenery in 2025 is generating significant excitement. According to recent reports, Belichick intends to continue coaching and might be considering joining teams like the Dallas Cowboys, Philadelphia Eagles, or New York Giants. Asante Samuel, a former cornerback who played under Belichick, has made a bold prediction. In a recent appearance on ESPN Radio, Samuel suggested that Jerry Jones, the owner and general manager of the Cowboys, might already be planning to part ways with current coach Mike McCarthy to make room for Belichick. Jerry Jones, he loves his players and treats them well. Something is happening this year, and I think it leads to Bill Belichick being the head coach of the Dallas Cowboys, Samuel said. The Cowboys are in an uncertain season, with McCarthy and quarterback Dak Prescott set to end their contracts at the end of the campaign. Additionally, star receiver CeeDee Lamb has been holding out for a contract extension, but he is expected to sign a new deal soon. In January, it was reported that both the Cowboys and the Eagles showed interest in Belichick, but he did not reciprocate, and the teams decided to stick with their current coaches. Eagles coach Nick Sirianni is under pressure after his team's collapse at the end of last season, so Jones might have to compete with Philadelphia to secure Belichick's signature this winter. Samuel added, "It all comes down to Jerry Jones. And Jerry Jones wants to win a Super Bowl. To do that, his options are running out, and the last option for making it happen is Bill Belichick." Jones, 81, has not seen the Cowboys in a conference championship game since they won Super Bowl 30 in January 1996. Although he may hope that Belichick can be the savior for the franchise, it is likely that the six-time Super Bowl champion would be reluctant to take on a team with an unstable quarterback situation. However, Belichick might already have a replacement for Prescott in mind if Jones decides not to renew with the veteran quarterback. What do you think? Do you believe Belichick will end up in Dallas? Leave your comments below and don't forget to subscribe for more exclusive NFL news.